Welcome to our new series, the 200 Movie Challenge. Our goal this year is to watch 200 movies that we haven't seen yet. If you want to listen to the full podcast where this clip is from, the link will be in the description. Now enjoy today's movie.
You've been doing your horror movies a little earlier. You've been running through a series, and it looks like you got through the latest one. Let's talk about this. It was not officially Halloween season in my book, but this is I don't want to say the end, but it was the latest chapter in the series. So get right in it.
So this movie is called Inception: The Final Puzzle. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I have seen. I think this is the fourth movie of the series that I've seen.
Yep.
I've seen Chapter 2. I've seen Chapter 3. I saw The Last Key. Did not mean for that to rhyme, but it does. Too bad. This is Insidious: The Red Door.
Dun dun dun.
And I'll tell you. So with the Insidious movies, again, it's about. I remember the first one. I saw this last year as part of our little thing, and centers around a family. Long history of being possessed by ghosts. There's another world called the Further. It's basically a vehicle for jump scares, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that, and there's a place for that. I liked Insidious Chapter 2, and Insidious Chapter 3 went back in time, and then The Last Key also went back in time. So with Insidious, the Red Door. The fuck do these have these titles for? Insidious the Red. Just call it Insidious 5. It now connects back to the mainline story that they left off with Chapter 2. Except it's 9 years in the future, and it's actually directed by Patrick Wilson, who is the main character of this film and also plays Ed Warren in the Conjuring films as well. He's kind of just been in all over the James Wan universe, so it's kind of directed by him, and it's okay. Man, slow as fuck. They're dealing with the aftermath of everything. Now the kid who was like 9 or so, 10 maybe, in the first couple movies, he's now older and he's in college. And his dad and his mom have now separated. Obviously, they've been traumatized by all these things that have gone on. And so, that happens. His dad has some repressed memories. They've also got some son-dad issues, but then... he gets into art school and he starts painting shit, and all of a sudden, the other side starts a knocking and things start happening. But it was just so fucking slow to start. And there were some jump scares. And the story was pretty decent. It kind of was predictable, but man, this was probably, to me, the most boring entry of this series. I know you talked to me about there's going to be a sixth one. Okay. I don't even know where it's supposed to go from here after watching this one. But, he goes to the kid goes to college. He deals with the bullshit he's been dealing with. His dad. He has to save his dad again from the Further, which is like the other side. And basically it deals with being able to have the ability to astrally project into this other world and see dead people and talk to dead people. But when you talk to dead people, well, they see the light and they get attracted to you. But then not just dead people, Chad. Oh. It's not just dead people on the inside. There's demons.
Of course.
And so, again, some jumpy scares, some really cringe dialogue at times, and, a resolution that was pretty predictable and kind of fell pretty flat to me. I don't know. I'll probably end up watching Insidious 6 if it's free somewhere in the next couple of years, whenever it does come out. I don't know why. I don't know why I've seen so many things of this. I think it's because it's free. And horror movies, I started watching horror movies in August. That's when that's when spooky season really starts for me. It's kind of like when Mariah Carey is kind of like signaling that she's coming out around this time. Like you can kind of hear a little bit, but like, you hear the beginnings of it, but it's not too much, but you kind of can see the vibe. It's like, that's what Halloween is for me in August. And I guess it's a good, I like to say it's a get me over fastball, which in baseball terms is just, you don't have anything. So you need to throw a strike. So you throw some lame ass shit over the plate and you just hope that somebody doesn't swing at it and crush it for a home run. But it's whatever. The quality of this movie was pretty shitty and it was pretty boring as well. So, to no surprise, this is going to rank pretty low on my list.
Yeah, I was going through your list and trying to find your last three, or the three Insidious films, and it's amazing how each one has gone down. Each time just lower and lower. Because, before, and I have a question, but before, like Chapter 2, right now it was at 45, Chapter 3, 56, Last Key, 63, so I'm like, oh shit. But, alright, so you said this takes place 9 years after Insidious 2. Correct, because that was. Correct. When did Insidious 2? Has it been? When did Insidious 2? Do you know that offhand? When did it come out? Has it been that long? Because I feel like, not that
it feels like it's been that long because that kid is like in college, like he's older and he's got muscles and stuff. He's not like, if you look at the poster for the first one and the second one,
is it the same kid though?
It's got a kid on. The same fucking kid.
Okay, so same actor.
Same actor.
Okay, that
same actor.
Okay, no.
Same actor. He's got long hair and shit, and I'm like, wow, this kid is really. They really did bring him back, and I mean, he was fine. It was just, and there were some gross parts in it. Like there's one where he sees a ghost in a frat house who died from alcohol poisoning and vomits all over his face, and that was interesting. But overall, it's pretty fucking just mid, like the kids like to say these days.
Ugh. I know, I kind of use that. All right.
Just mid as fuck.
This is your 80th movie this year, Soto.
Yeah.
80th.
Yeah.
Sorry it's not a stronger one, but the major question is, how much lower than the other Insidious films is this one going? Because you're alluding to it, and I can't see it going above any of them.
It's not as low as I would think, but it's low.
Is it lower than Last Key?
It is lower than Last Key.
Okay.
And it's actually going to be below A Working Man. This will be my number 68 movie.
Okay.
80th movie this season, but number 68. Not because again, I will eventually watch the rest of this shit. I don't know why. Maybe because I hate myself. But the quality of these films has not gotten any better the more of them. I don't know why there's so many of these movies in here. I don't know who asked for this, but here we are. And I don't know, maybe I'll feel this way about Conjuring The Last Rites. We'll see. I'll let you know when I see that next year, whenever it comes out. Maybe it comes out this year. It could very well come out this year. It could be one of my movies I see in November, December. But yeah, no, it's the Insidious movies are not getting any better.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens as you do all these multiple sequels.
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, there's a joke about it. Nowadays it's like, okay, once you get past like 3, you can't have like, part 4, part 5. You have to have like certain titles. It's not like the 80s, because Friday the 13th did it fine up until I think actually pretty much till the remake. It was just like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, once you hit number 4, you're like, all right, we got to put words at the end of this, or something. But yeah, chapter 6. I don't know what we'll be doing. I'm sure we'll have other random podcasts going on, but I cannot wait to hear about Insidious chapter 6. The Blue Door.
You'll hear it. The Blue Door. I'm sure I'll call it Inception, whenever it happens.